Now that the Tougaloo water drive has ended, the college is ready to deliver it to Flint, Michigan. Two HBCUs with years of history among them are in danger of closing down. We talked to students and faculty as this hits close to home. Tougaloo Eagle Eye investigates on why a well-known coach resigned. Good evening and welcome to the second spring edition of Tougaloo Eagle Eye News. I'm DeMarcus Burrell and Eagle Eye News starts now.
From Tougaloo College, this is Channel 19 Eagle Eye News.
Slowly unfolding into a nightmare, the residents of Flint, Michigan continue to struggle. Paying the highest rates in the country for water, a typical Flint household could expect an annual water bill of $864 a year. With signs of going into state emergency, President Barack Obama signs an emergency declaration and orders federal aid for Flint. A mobile medical clinic designed to provide care and resources to children is coming to Flint as the city deals with lead-tainted water. With all of the allegations about the Flint water crisis, people are waiting to hear from the governor. But where is he? The governor of Michigan, Rick Snyder, decided to skip the congressional hearing on the children poisoned by lead in Flint's water supply. The contamination began when the city switched its water supply to the poisonous Flint River. Some people accuse Governor Rick Snyder of being racist and intentionally poisoning the water that leads to a predominantly black city. The governor denies all allegations. Students and faculty stood side by side and carried hundreds of gallons of water into a tractor trailer to be delivered to Flint, Michigan. Kiera Bronson gives us more details on the delivery.
Students, faculty, and members of the community came out today to help put the water away to send off to Flint, Michigan.
We're proud of you. Continue to lead and continue to make a difference. This is what your Tougaloo College education has prepared you for, and we stand with you.
This is the message Dr. Hogan wants to send to Mayor Weaver of Flint, who is currently dealing with the toxic water crisis. The college has collected over 60,000 bottles of water with donations from students, churches, organizations, and the surrounding community.
I'm proud of Xavier Amos for organizing this with the Tougaloo College meritorious scholars and all of the student leaders and all of the students here at Tougaloo College who have come together to make this project work and successful.
I don't think words can put into action how surprised we are with the number of donations that we have received. We were very surprised.
One student says it is a wonderful thing to see the entire campus come together for a good cause.
A lot of us see differences in each other, but when we come out here, we're all just like, yeah, these people really need water. Like, everybody can come together and say, these people need their human rights. They need water.
According to the president of the college, she said that the water will be sent out to Flint, Michigan by the end of this week. Kiera Bronson reporting for Tougaloo Eagle Eye News.
Some of the water that was donated could not be delivered because of an overweighted truck, so Tougaloo will donate to other charities. Normally, Boy Scouts will earn various badges outside in the woods, but now the Scouts are earning their badges inside of the classroom. Kiera Bronson gives you some information on some badges that they are earning.
UMMC and Tougaloo College collaborated with Boy Scouts to help the Scouts earn badges in STEM. Scouts from Mississippi and Louisiana had a chance to earn merit badges in astronomy, dentistry, emergency preparedness, first aid, and more.
We have a number of wonderful individuals here who are giving up their time on Saturday to present information and help guide the Boy Scouts in those particular areas.
Majority of the volunteers were once Eagle Scouts themselves.
As an Eagle Scout, I felt like I had an obligation duty to help the future Scouts of America just to earn their merit badges, just teach them new things about life, tell them any experience I had that was really cool about scouting.
One Boy Scout is earning his dentistry and first aid badge.
I learned that I could actually do something that preserve my own tooth. Like if it ever got knocked out, how to put my own tooth back in.
Being in Boy Scouts for about 3 years, James says he enjoys the fellowship and brotherhood.
I think parents should involve their children and daughters for Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts because it shows you real talents and tasks that you really need when you get older.
Kiera Bronson reporting for Tougaloo Eagle Eye News.
Have you noticed the volleyball coach coaching the women's basketball team lately? Stay tuned to find out what happened to the former coach. Same scenarios, different schools. Find out which HBCUs are on the verge of closing down.
Hey Jim. Hey Bob. Crazy weather we're having. Yeah. Hey, when's your next test? Let's coordinate. How's Thursday? Thursday's perfect. You know what? I'm gonna give them a test too, and I'll make it worth 20% of their overall grade. Nah, I'll make it 30. You think 30's better? Yeah, you gotta make it just for these kids. Give them a taste of what it's like in the real world. It's hard out there for a pimp. Yeah, for sure. Word to the mothership. You know what? On Friday, I'll give them a take-home test, and none of the answers will be in textbook. That'll totally ruin their weekend. Jim, yeah, you're a genius.
Welcome back. Following on the Vicksburg floods, many residents are still struggling to get the water out of their homes. As a result of the recent severe weather and heavy rains, the Mississippi River has begun to die down. Rising water levels in the territory have prompted local companies such as Entergy to donate to the residents of Vicksburg. Recently, the National Weather Service has lowered the current predicted river crest at Vicksburg. Grateful the floods have gone down, many residents continue to struggle to get the water out. As roads begun to open up, many emergency vehicles still have trouble getting to their destination. As crime on campus continues to be a problem, young women feel targeted and threatened. We talked to Chief Drake on how she plans to continue keeping the campus safe.
Though not aware of any targets being made around the city of Jackson, one incident has been made where a woman was held at gunpoint at a local ATM.
One female who was taken by gunpoint to an ATM. That's pretty much the information, and during that period, I can't divulge whether or not anything was taken from her.
Always concerned on the safety of others, Chief Drake feels that no matter where you are, you should always be aware of your surroundings.
You know, you want to make sure that the public is aware, and if there's any possibility of these kinds of things occurring or might happen to anyone, you want to put them on the alert.
One of the many things that Chief Drake and the staff of security do to keep not just the woman but the campus safe as well is hand out information and talk to students.
Don't walk in text. Pay attention, because that makes you an easy target. Let someone know where you're going. Know who your friends are.
2 HBCUs in different states are potentially closing down due to financial issues by their state governors. Chicago State University has hit financial uncertainty ever since a $39 million budget from the state is being tied up in the budget battle between Republican Governor Bruce Rauner and the Democrat-controlled General Assembly. The president of Kentucky State, Raymond Burse, wrote in a newsletter that the 130-year-old college cannot withstand deep cuts in state funding proposed by Governor Matt Bevin and may have to close if Bevin's budget is adopted. One student from Chicago shares his thoughts on the possible school closing.
It kind of hurts because I know a lot of elder people who go there. They go there to visit education, and also the radio and television production classes are actually one of the major top ones in the city.
If funding is not possible for both schools, Chicago State is prepared to stay open for the rest of the semester, which ends in early May. Kentucky State can stay open for another semester. Meet the #1 baseball recruit in Jackson at Tougaloo signing day. Do you know John Thompson? He has many accomplishments that would make you very proud. Follow and comment on our stories, and for more updates on Instagram at Tougaloo Eagle Eye News and on YouTube at Tougaloo News.
Hey Jim. Hey Bob. Crazy weather we're having. Yeah. Hey, when's your next test? Let's coordinate. How's Thursday? Thursday's perfect. You know what? I'm gonna give them a test too. And I'll make it worth 20% of their overall grade. Nah, make it 30. You think 30's better? Yeah, you gotta make it just for these kids. Give them a taste of what it's like in the real world. It's hard out there for a pimp. Yeah, for sure. Word to the mothership. You know what? On Friday, I'll give them a take-home test, and none of the answers will be in textbook. That'll totally ruin their weekend. Jim, yeah, you're a genius.
Welcome back. It's your senior year and you're ready to get into your career or into graduate school, but there's one thing holding you back: senior paper. Many students at Tougaloo dread the senior papers.
I think that that's what graduate school is for. That's what we're going to get our MBA for, and I just really think it's unnecessary as undergraduate.
But they might not understand why the school forces all students to complete it before they graduate.
Senior papers are meant to be that one project for each student that demonstrates their academic accomplishment on the undergraduate level.
Regardless of the reason, many students still despise the senior paper.
Because they're papers and they're academic, and it's a natural affinity to fight those things that force us to think in different ways.
The school doesn't just force it on seniors, they prep them years before.
So at least one junior level major course must be writing intensive.
No matter how students feel, Tougaloo has one goal in mind.
We want our students to be able to research no matter what.
With this research, the graduates will be career ready.
We just want each student to walk away with some type of example, some type of demonstration that says, I know what I'm doing.
We at Eagle Eye News like to recognize Black History Month and recognize African Americans that you've probably never heard of. John Thompson was the only African American to hold such a position at a major tech company when he was the chairman and CEO of computer security software company Symantec. Currently, he is the CEO of Virtual Instruments and is the only black man on Microsoft's board of directors. Baseball season is swinging in full effect with their first 5 games of the season. Find out how the team is doing so far.
What are you doing? I'm a 3-time All-American and I play golf for 3 years.
So
I think I'm gonna have to teach you something on this court.
You don't have to teach me anything, honey. I got this.
I think I'm gonna teach you a lot today, ma'am. Ready? First one, 3 wins.
Whatever.
All right, check. That's a foul. Since you're fouling, I think we need to get a referee.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Whatever.
Or I'm gonna need it.
Okay.
I know CPR.
Wait, no, I'm gonna call 911 right now.
No, I don't have health insurance.
After years of leading the women's basketball team, former Coach Brown has had a sudden resignation and decided to leave the team during the middle of the season. Not only Coach Brown teaches, many of the players are sad to see her leave and wish her the best. She was also the organizer of the first Tougaloo Sports Hall of Fame. Unable to speak with Coach Brown, Dr. James Coleman was able to speak on her behalf.
She was not pressured to resign in that position. That was a personal issue with her.
We're in the bottom of the first inning of the baseball season and the Bulldogs are down 5. The Tougaloo Bulldogs baseball team is finally back and things are not going as planned. They have played 3 games so far and they have yet to pull out a win. The team had 2 more games scheduled after those, but they were canceled due to rain. Their next game will be on the Tougaloo College campus. Athletes have started signing to the colleges they will play for, and Tougaloo is off to a great start. Tougaloo College's baseball team welcomes Isaiah Rush of Jim Hill High School. His .347 batting average caught the eye of college coaches, and he was offered a scholarship. While at Tougaloo, he plans on majoring in medicine while continuing his baseball career. Seeing how the school is academically inclined, many believe Isaiah is a great signing and he will be expected to contribute as soon as he arrives in the fall.
I plan to bring athletic, winning attitude, positive, upgoing, upbeat, and I think I'll fit well with the team.
If you want to congratulate Isaiah Rush on his signing to Tougaloo College, comment under his picture on Instagram at Tougaloo Eagle Eye News. This has been another edition of Eagle Eye News. Don't forget to follow and comment on stories on Instagram at Tougaloo Eagle Eye News and YouTube at Tougaloo News. See you next time.